What's good, everybody? Welcome back to L Dubs Boxing. This video, I'm gonna preview a fight card going down January the 11th, live on Showtime. It's on the Shobox series. It's headlined by Devin Haney. Devin Haney is making his third appearance on Showtime and his second as a promoter for his own fight cards. Devin Haney had an outstanding 2018 where he stepped up his competition. He went 2-0, and his opponent's combined record when he fought them was 66-4 and 2 draws. So he's been stepping up competition, been looking very sharp, very fast, and showed great movement. In his last fight, he fought world title challenger Juan Carlos Burgos. He beat him pretty easy, very lopsided decision, boxed well through great combinations. Was clowning around in there. I mean, he had it all. Good jab. He was just doing anything he wanted to up in that ring. And that fight was in September. Then he fought, his first fight of 2018 was in May. He fought vet Mason Menard, who was 33-2 at the time. He boxed circles around him. It was just an easy performance. Picked his shots well, again with the jab, foot movement, and overall he just did his thing. So I'm looking for big things for him in 2019. He said in some interviews recently that he's not a prospect no more. He's a contender, and hey, you can kind of say that when you're ranked in the top 10 in 2 sanctioned bodies. So shout out to the young man for doing this thing. He's facing Xolisani and Ndongeni from South Africa. This guy is 25-0. This is his second fight in the United States. He used to train at the Mayweather gym. I don't know what happened with that, but I watched a couple of his fights, and he liked to fight on the back foot. He's not really that, he's kind of awkward, but he fights on the back foot. And I really don't see him giving Devin Haney much problems because he don't seem as an aggressive fighter. But, we'll see. In the co-main event of this card, you have Ruben Villa making his Showtime debut versus Ruben Cervera. This is an 8-round fight between two featherweight prospects. Ruben Villa is a highly touted U.S. American Olympian. He made the Olympic team in 2016. He's noted for having some a good rivalry with Shakur Stevenson. In 2015, them guys went 2-2 against each other. Shakur beat him so he can get a spot in the Olympics. But Villa also earned a spot where he decided to turn pro. Right now, he's 14-0 with 5 KOs. So skies is bright for him. He's a southpaw. Him and Shakur kind of fight similar. They got similar style. Quick-handed, good jab, good combinations. But see, that's a good thing for later on in the future for Ruben and Shakur. They might can face off down the road. Both guys keep winning. And also, to open up the card on Showbox, you have Sanchez versus Willie Jr. This is a contest between 2 heavyweight prospects. Sanchez is a Cuban defector. He's 10-0. When I was seeing him fight, I seen him fight in the World Series of Boxing, the amateur event. I thought he was a cruiserweight. He looked kind of slim, he had like a build like Steve Cunningham, kind of tall. He's 6'4", kind of slender. It looked like he can make cruiserweight. And I haven't seen much on Willie Jake. I know Sanchez was a good amateur coming up in the Cuban system before he defected. So he got a long amateur background. There's really not much footage on him, but what I've seen, he's an aggressive fighter. Those fast, quick counter punches. His best punch is the right hand. And one thing of note with him, he's managed by the former referee, Richard Steele. We all remember Richard Steele and all his memorable fights he been in. He did Mildred Taylor versus Chavez, Hagler Hearns, to say, just to name a few. So, that's something to look forward to. Something that they'll probably say in the telecast, so. And then is one notable fighter on the non-televised undercard. I haven't seen him fight in nearly 3 years. That's Dominique Wade, 18-1. He most noted for fighting Triple G 3 years ago. And this, kind of, really wasn't much of a competition for Triple G. He was a mandatory for the IBF. He had some legal issues with some domestic things going on, and he just signed with Gary Cohen Promotion, so he's making his first fight since that time. So I'm excited to see Devin Haney. I like what he brings to the table. He's a good fighter, up and coming contender now, and I like to see what he do. For the UK fans out there, this fight will be shown on Box Nation. And once again, for the U.S., Showbox, Showtime, Showbox series. Also, this fight card is taking place in Shreveport, Louisiana. So shout out to them for hosting boxing. And I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. Like, comment, or subscribe. And I'll be back with another one.